go to 1D, less high ticket patients. If you have less low ticket patients, you are automatically bound to have less high ticket patients. It is a no-brainer because the less number of patients have a trust factor on you, it will spill on to your next work. Maybe the doctor is not confident. Maybe he doesn't have that kind of facilities. Maybe he doesn't have that kind of team. Maybe he could not tell me properly. Maybe could not convince me properly. Maybe could not sell me properly. This might be their mindset. And then when you have good high ticket patients, they are going to refer the patients to you. So it is all starting from your low ticket first, medium ticket, and then high ticket. Every one of us wants to do FMR. Nobody is interested in do a classical stylized class 1 or class 2, sorry. They believe that nahi, ye mera kaam nahi. I want to do FMR. Everybody wants to do FMR and implants. What about the basics? Nobody wants to, or nobody can ride a Ferrari on the first day of their car driving. They start from a Maruti only. They start with a driving school only, or maybe from someone in the family only. You have to learn the craft. If you don't learn the craft, don't have high expectations. It is very simple. You might find me throwing truth bombs at you, but that is much needed. I am not here to offer you goody, sweet solutions early in the morning on a Monday morning. Especially, you will never get it from me. You'll get hard facts through answers and truth bombs. If you are happy with them, it's perfectly okay. If not, your choice. No, I can't force my opinion on you. But somebody needs to show the mirror. And if I don't show you the mirror, who's going to? Normal pricing is they think high. Now, what is normal pricing and what is they thinking high? You don't get into the mindset of the patient. If the patient says, you are too expensive, that is not an abuse, first of all. Secondly, if they compare it, then that means that maybe they don't think that whatever price you are saying is worth the value you will be offering. For example, you say 2,500 for a composite class 1. You say very small looking clinic, decent size, clean, but a very small looking clinic, 1 staff member, 1 chair, a dentist, theek thak, not very good. But why is he exorbitantly priced? Now, a big chair setup, maybe 3 chair, 4 chair setup, good 4, 5, 6 team members, and of course the presentation style. The 2,500 is a peanut amount over there. So the normal changes from the situation, not from your thought process or their thought process. I have to think it accordingly. You pay for a 50 or 80 rupee ticket in a single screen theater only. If single screen says I'll charge 250 or 300 for a ticket, you'll say, hey, you are not deserving that 250 to 300. Now think that in the patient perspective. Now, if a movie is being displayed in a multiplex and a single screen, still many cities have a lot of single screen cinemas. Would you prefer a multiplex or a single screen? You'll prefer a multiplex. I want to enjoy. I want to spend time with my family over there. So if you are stuck onto that philosophy, why would the patient not? And nobody, you can say, keeps a gun on your head and says, please spend 300 per ticket for this movie. And if you are ready to spend it, you are ready to spend it wholeheartedly. You could have watched the movie alone or with a friend in about 150 rupees. But you chose to spend 1,000, 2,000 rupees for the whole experience. That is what the patients want. They want the holistic experience. It's not only about how skilled you are or how flashy your clinic is. It is the combination of small little things that is going to work. It is not that one thing is going to work. Then not having budget of implant, want EMI, and not having credit cards, want EMI on trust. Now, budget of implant is, again, when you get on to budget, it is, I would call an implant as a medium ticket procedure. If somebody is charging decently well, I'm talking of a single implant here. So if they are wanting EMI and not having credit card, they want EMI on trust. It is again, not offering convenience is one thing separate, but not selling it in a way is something separate. That is what I said, selling by script, selling by design has to be there, not by default. Because once you do these things in a role rehearsal or a role reversal way, you understand, or you understand the patient pain points also. You understand the art of negotiation. You understand the art of patient handling patient objections. So this is the way things go. If we only have to can say think about these things, that every problem lies with the patient only, then I'm sorry to say that you are in the wrong thought process. Every problem does not lie with the patient. Then can't charge enough for my service because you are not selling well. That is why you can't charge enough for your service. You are not, the confidence is not reflecting in your eyes. You are not confident of your skills. You are not confident of selling. I've seen colleagues sell 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh plans with a single click, with a single, you can say, single conversation. And patients are paid for it because they trust them. It is all a game of trust. It all started from lack of footfall. It all started from, you can say, lack of low ticket patients. So if you have multiple problems from low ticket to high ticket, then something is definitely wrong at your end. Now, downgrading self, if you're downgrading yourself by charging low or charging optimum, not patients paying you, then identify where the problem lies. Does it lie with your skill set? Does it lie with your convincing part? Does it lie with your communication part? Does it lie with your conversation part? Wherever it lies, do it. Do it, make that as a learning goal and update yourself. Once you start updating yourself in the skill sets desired, you will automatically feel that you're upgrading and you will not even think twice before charging. And that will reflect into that. All this shows me one thing else. I'm not sure, I might be wrong. All this shows me at least one, that you have not been regularly updating yourself. And trust me, if you were updating, it is all reflection, you can say, of whatever we see. If your patients seemingly have all these problems, then I'm sorry to say that all these problems lie with you also. Because we are a reflection of our customers, or our customers are a reflection of us. Probably we are in this kind of, you can say, thought process or life living mechanisms. And that is why we confirm in ourselves or confine ourselves to such a thought process that yes, things can't change for me. I'm very happy. I'm very sad. I'm very displeased with whatever is going on. Consent in a case paper only or separate page. Again, if you're lacking to learn consent, learn it properly. Consent is always on a separate page. Why it is on case paper? The case paper goes with, you can say, sometimes with the patient also many times. Some people do keep a record of the case paper, of course. But a consent is a separate document which has to be kept a record on it. So, and all these problems, 9 of your problems from A to I, give me an idea that you have never ever opened up my YouTube channel. All these problems have been already addressed. In fact, I would say 90% plus of the pain points that I received have been already addressed on my YouTube channel in different videos, in different formats. I keep on posting that in the links. But if you are lazy enough to not open them, it is your fault, not my fault. If my video has, you can say, 400, 500 views, it is your fault, not my fault. If I am giving you the content and you are not taking it, it is your fault in that sense. Of course, the content might not appeal to you, but at least it should have a view. Maybe the view duration may not be there. You come across, you open up the video and you come across, no, I didn't find that content good. Perfectly okay with me. But at least you should open the view. 2,000 of you are in 2 communities. 2,500 are in the Facebook PhD group, 2,600. 4,000 on the YouTube channel. At least common points would be there. Where is the viewership? At least opening of the video is there. Even if people open it once for 3, 5 or 2, 3 minutes, they'll get to know whether the content was deserving for them or not. But without opening, how can you judge the same? So if you give me the reason that maybe we didn't like it, absolutely okay. Maybe you didn't like my solutions as well today. Absolutely okay with that. I'm not here to please anyone. I'm here to do my part, whatever I do, in a way of giving back to the society. This is my way of giving back. I hope you get the answer.